actually not because here's the thing, right? Demons are harder. There's a lot less.
This is a featured level.
So I feel like the AI would be pretty confined to certain things.
Yeah,
right?
this
Like
part's
if I tried
easy.
like the Hell World by Sone, it would probably just play the level because there's really not much else you can do with that level.
Can I stop dying there? Maybe because it's like 1 to 130.
Like this one.
And I'm just tired, I guess.
By the way, the bot that I'm using to play these, that was crazy.
1 to 9.
The bot I'm using to play these does automatically turn on safe mode, so you don't have to worry about me cheating. It says auto saving in the corner. Just putting that out there.
I mean, all this is easy once you get to here. What is going on?
I don't know if these pads would actually kill you or not. I can't really tell.
What was even going on there? I had like 3 seconds to react.
1.6 level. Ooh, breakable blocks. This should be fun.
Wow, ad.
This level does seem to have
I'm getting the non-ad version tomorrow. Let's go.
Ship only that I could use for this. That would be pretty cool, I think. Because if there was...
Yeah, this one.
What? That was unnecessary. Jumping in between the block like that? We're showing off. Although I guess that's... Oh, you suck. Oh, you suck. Oh, you suck. I want to try a 1.7 level again. I want to see, because I have yet to try 1.7 level that actually works, but that can't be. So this is the
this one again.
The oldest level that's rated that uses electrodynamics as a song. It's a 1.7 level. Please. Okay. I like that. It passed down quickly.
Why is there like a 500% speed?
Okay, we're moving.
Maybe you just need it. Because I did not do a frame perfect. Imagine that actually was a frame perfect. And I did do it once. I would kind of be surprised.
But it's just, oh man. Okay, beautiful dynamics. You're my last.
I would not believe if you had a hard time seeing this. Abilities and tricks.
It was kind of broken. And obviously, when I'm like, disappointed that a map was great, it doesn't work. It's no shade to
I mean, I'm good with normal speed, but this, guess the spam technique worked there.
This thing is super cool already. Oh, but it's just, oh man, I'm open. Oh man, please. I want to find one that looks like the rolling demon. What's weird to me about the macros that don't work?
I guess I'm getting better at the first little part.
They just randomly mess up.
I mean, up to that speed, whatever it is, 3 or 4 or something. Yeah, it's pretty easy. This might be possible in normal speed. Probably is for some extreme demon grinder, extreme demon grinders, Zoink, I'm pretty sure. He's getting voted the best player. For what?
It doesn't have a part similar to the one that.
Yawn Dash.
The last thing I wanted to try is auto levels are pretty big back in the day. So I want to find an auto level, and I want to see what it does. I want to find an auto level that it can pathfind through, because even though it could technically do nothing, I know that it's going to do something. So let's try out this auto level. I hope that it can actually beat it. If not, I hope it's funny. Yeah, 529 actions.
What? No.
For an auto level. Okay, well, this auto level is
great.
not much room to do anything. Okay. Swagger, let's go. Secret way. Oh, that was unnecessary, but it was pretty awesome. Okay, we're just getting all the blue pads. Okay, it's just avoiding the blue pads. It's like, I'll do it myself. Again, we're avoiding the blue pads for no reason. Woohoo! We did it! Let's go! That's awesome. That's great.
Yep.
So yeah, thank you guys much for watching. If you guys did enjoy that, special thank you to all the channel members, including Gatto, Inivdu, Gabriel 555 Ty, Your Average Furry, Ghosty, and White Mouse XD. Thank you guys so much for supporting the absolute world to me. And yeah, this is a super duper cool mod that you can get on the Geode Index. It's still being actively maintained. It was updated a couple days ago. Big shout out to Camila314 for making it. It was very cool and awesome. I look forward to seeing it
I wonder if it's
get developed more.
possible for you to get into that point without changing from the ship into that. Because if you could, that would kind of be kind of something they probably would have to fix. Always do that early. Oh, get rid of that ad that's on the TV. Ooh, let's stand out.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing Parking Tycoon today. Yes, I'm serious. Because if this opening screen is any indicator, there's a whole world of cars out there and no one is parking correctly. Developers, thank you for a key. And also this video is sponsored by Walmart. Okay, here we are in... Oh, is this us? Talking to us? Wow, I'm a handsome stock photo. And I'm glad we acquired this place in order to talk to ourselves on how to run it. Now that's what I call good luck. You know, I've been playing so many of these games recently, having to rip boards off of my office feels entirely normal now. As does the tutorial demanding I access my office computer. I'm gonna guess, is the computer in the corner? It sure is. Oh, you hooked up the power? You sure are. That's okay, I'm sure you still work anyway. Looks like we have everything we need to know right here. We have 4 parking areas, and we have our own choice of concrete and asphalt. Wait a minute, that's not all. We also have offices and sidewalks and second floors and basements. I didn't realize there was so much to the wild world of managing a parking lot. Well, let's start with opening up our first parking area. We have $5,000.
How did this work? Let's try this one.
I'm sure we can make it work. Now, the game wants us to now purchase concrete ground for the first parking area. But before we do all that, let's take a gander at our surroundings. Here's our parking lot, including miles of trash, broken concrete beams, and also this beautiful sculpture over here made entirely out of trash bags and tetanus. But it's not just us. In theory, there's a whole city out there. A city full of twins, I see. And apparently a whole society of people that are in no rush to get anywhere. Hey, you two. Yeah, I'm talking to you two serial killers. Where do you think you're going? Off to meet your triplet? Anyway, it doesn't look like I can do any kind of interacting. If I try to block them, they just walk right through me. And if I head back over to my establishment and pick up one of these boxes, and then I take it over to this one guy. Wait, what happened to the other one?
An easy demon.
I don't even care. Anyway, if you throw a box at him, it doesn't do anything either. They don't care about this stuff at all. We do have some fancy tools here, and by that I mean this nightstick. But again, the game doesn't
That's happened to me multiple times.
Just like we like it. And it looks like all of that is caused by garbage on our property. And I notice if you pick this stuff up, it goes down by 0. And if you throw it back down,
I've been able to pretty consistently
if we pick it up and then look out to the street and throw it out there, hey look, our reputation is still reduced by 2. And there's a box in the street. We're not even allowed to do that. If I try to walk into the street, I'm gonna keep an eye on business. Oh yeah, I understand. You've got a lot of business to watch over. Business is certainly booming. And who am I to question your experience? Hey, speaking of experiences, that reminds me of the sponsor of this video, Watcher of Realms, who are so confident in what this game has to offer. Their slogan is straight up, a new experience awaits. And this is an experience that's available right now on PC, Android, and iOS. Watcher of Realms is a magical tactical fantasy RPG where you're going to collect and choose from over 100 heroes as you wage war from land, sea, and air, featuring luscious visuals,
that 16%
real-time battlefield,
a
and the fights happen in
weird
bite-sized
shift
chunks,
part.
so you can play on the go when you have a few minutes, or sit down for a longer session. Either way gets you a heap of rewards. The game also has a new and friendly hero development system where you can expect to amass a whole bunch of powerful heroes early on and for free. You may even see something more legendary sooner than you think. And new features like Quick Equip and Star Up are there to help you get into the action ASAP. And this holiday season is bringing more new stuff. There's a new holiday-themed camp where you can log in daily to get free rewards and even amass a legendary hero and a fantastic skin for free. And on top of that, Watcher of Realms is introducing a brand new faction called the of supreme arbiters, as well as a boss rush mode with B-tier bosses for all of your watching and realming needs. And now that there's a ton of people playing the game, a bunch of influencers have formed 2 competing camps, and you get to choose which side to support for even more rewards. So if this sounds good to you, check out my linky in the description, or scan this QR code to get to downloading the game today for free. And while you're down there, don't forget to vote on which camp you want to win. And thanks again to Watcher of Realms for sponsoring. Either way, whatever, I'm pretty sure that box is going to be safe. It's not like there's any cars coming. In fact, what an interesting city we have here. We're clearly in a giant downtown area with really big city streets and no cars in sight. Maybe the simulation is falling apart. That's what that empty space over there leads me to believe. Or this hot dog stand with nobody
17,
there. You know what? Why am I trying to get locked into this place? None of these teams care about this stuff. I should just be glad there's buildings of any kind, even though we're not allowed to go to them, or else our shock collar probably
Bro,
goes
what?
off. And I don't know what this reverse place
I
is.
missed
but I'm
it.
assuming it's kind
I
of like
was thinking
Starbucks.
10,000
There's one
times a
on that
second.
corner, and then one on this corner, and then one over there on that corner. How blessed I feel that my parking lot is in such a prime location, and how blessed I feel that any second now I could trip forward and fall on all this rebar. Anyway, now that we have a lay of the land, I think we're much more equipped to get started on this thing. Okay, and add some ground concrete. You sure can, Mr. Hides the paint on the inside. For that, we're going over here to the shop. I mean, I'd show you a bunch of it, but all this stuff is grayed out. So for now, we're just going to buy the white paint. We'll go with just 3 for now. I don't want to get too successful too quickly. Oh my god, do you see what I see? It's an actual vehicle. Quick, find something sharp and try to knock it down. I'm angry at things I don't understand. Well, I should have seen that coming. But the good news is they don't care about the pedestrians either. The bad news is they don't take any damage. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
this
pretty
must
sure
be a
also
delivery
like
truck, which I
before
guess
the
is
shit
just
part
gonna
of
sit here
this,
and
like a part
gyrate
of
for a
you.
while. Wait, I think I understand what's
Shit.
happening here. I think this is some kind of courtship ritual.
Oh,
Definitely trying to impress this box. Well, don't let me interrupt. You just let me know when you're ready to actually do this delivery. Although I think I've underestimated what's happened here. The sun has gone down and the truck is still just here. Wait a minute, is this truck slowly sliding away? Oh, let's find out. Oh yeah, it's definitely moving away. Slowly but surely inching its way all the way to the other side of the street. And don't you worry, we're just gonna let it keep going. Okay, still going? Still going? Oh, well, there you go. I guess it's sleepy. I don't know how it's going to deliver now. I believe the way we actually deliver is we have to open these doors and it knows to come right in. So let's open these and see what happens, I guess. It's figured it out.
Okay. Yeah, if you didn't know, there was like some portals there. Yeah.
I can't like close the doors on you, can I? Drat, you know all my secrets. You incorporeal
Easy,
truck.
medium,
Amazing pile of goods in the
hard,
backseat. This all
insane,
my paint? I
extreme.
remember ordering electronic material. Well, whatever. Just unload the supplies, I guess. Ah, there they are, conveniently in a
Let's
little
try
tote.
this one.
Ah, yes, the old parking slot. That very normal thing we call them over here in the US of A. Parking slots. Or as the tooltip calls it, draw one or more parking lots. Both are perfect representations of what we need to do.
No ads. I
Really,
do not
someone's gonna enter
care.
this parking slot? This weird,
This is like the
decrepit lot
15
with only
millionth
one
of
parking
the
space, and all this
content. I
garbage
do
and
not
broken
care.
crap all around it? Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Well,
Yeah.
Sherry Timbers, I guess that'll teach me to doubt. Yes, where are we going to park? So many choices of just this one spot.
Oh,
and
this
of course, you're
one.
right.
Yeah.
Has to back into the space. Welcome to my
It's the
amazing
one
parking
where
lot.
if I
You're
am
always in
1
good
billionth of a
hands.
frame short all
Ah,
time.
excellent. Someone is already breaking into your
Yay.
car. Well, you just go about your day. I'm sure everything's fine. You don't have to say I don't feel that bad for him. Do you see that bottle right there? That guy littered immediately when he got here. Oh, and there we go. That guy just ran off with that guy's door. I guess that'll teach you to litter, won't it? Oh boy, I think that's him. I think he's coming back. Here he comes. Here he comes. What do you think? Oh, and then he throws a little fit. Yeah, I don't know what happened, even though you and I both watched it. But what do you want me to do about it? Pay for the damage? $600? I don't think so. You can stay here all day for all I care. I'll just go over here. Okay, ma'am, you have yourself a nice day, okay? I'm sure your door is going to be intact when you get back. Yep, I guarantee it. Hello, sir. Can I ask a favor of you? Can you maybe space these things out a little bit? Okay, good talking with you. Uh-oh, look who's back. Have a nice drive. Aw, now they're both upset. I'm sorry, were you expecting
Why is
me to
there
do
a
something about
king
this? You don't think I'll just stay
right
here all night
there?
while we do nothing? still here, huh? Well, don't let me stop you. I'll just be over here making more parking slots. Also, I like how before another car even gets here, this guy is just standing here waiting for his chance to do something. Is this what the nightstick is actually for? Hey, you. Yeah, run closer to my office and steal my computer instead. Okay, well, at least we know what that does. I mean, not that I really care, but I would like to see what one car looks like getting there as it goes over this crappy dirt road to get to this even crappier parking lot. Also, listen, all of you show-offs don't have to back into the spaces. Hello, fancy businessman. I would like to congratulate you on being the first customer whose door is instantly not stolen. Although I can't promise you anything by the time you get back. Well, shiver me timbers. I think he's coming back to a complete car. Look at that. Can you believe this service? I mean, you don't even know how to operate that door, so I don't know why you needed it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What about payment? Come back. Where does he think he's going? Oh. Hey, you know, listen, before I take your $37, I think we need to talk about maybe raising that limit because you did litter. Oh, I see. I feel like I probably should have let him get his car door stolen. Oh, hey, look, there's another car here. I didn't even notice. Hey there, buddy. What are you stealing now? And there he goes again. I feel like this guy probably makes more money than I do. I don't know, maybe they won't notice this time. It is on the other side of the car that they won't see when they get in. Also, is it like a prerequisite? If you park, you have to throw a bottle on the ground? How do you people own decent cars and yet you throw bottles everywhere you go? Hey, didn't you already get pissed at me once today? Oh, silly me, there's two of you. And look, I'm not paying you $300 for that. Now when I can use my remaining $2,900 and buy 14 more things of paint, I don't know if that's going to fill all these parking spaces, but I think it's going to be close. Okay, good. This is much better. Look at this. These people have their choice of spaces. We're actually seeing two cars in motion at once. That one's committing a homicide while the robber gets in position. But in the parking lot, enjoy your complimentary.
Guess I was a billion of a frame off.
This guy can't possibly steal from everybody. I like this guy just casually parking, watching someone else steal from his car, and it's kind of like, whatever, and then proceeds to walk right by them. I have to admit, with so many cars coming in, I don't really understand what the reputation is supposed to be for. People clearly don't care. They're gonna park in the lot anyway. Also, what the heck is this? Graffiti? I don't know what you're talking about. My building looks as pristine as... Oh, that's fine. My God, we might actually be able to fulfill the tutorial prompt. The one that says get payment from a client for once. Wait a minute, what do you think you're doing? Are you just gonna be doing more graffiti? Well then, carry on, I guess. I have to go back to staring at all these cars and all this potential revenue. Oh, and here we go. Our first actual...
At least it's not deep into all those levels that I'm struggling with it. Because it was having to do that every single time it happens. I'm a kid.
Thank you. Well, I guess this is easy. We can just stand here and keep collecting money. I'm just gonna stare at this spot on the floor until more people come up, and then I'm just gonna take their money. This one right here was probably a carjacking in the background. So whatever. That's a problem for someone else.
Yeah, good time. The good time.
I will take my negative 150 graffiti points with pride. And then after letting the game run all night with me collecting payments, ta-da! We've got money now. And terrible reputation. Couldn't have anything to do with the negative 1,000 trash today. Thanks to all these total jerks. That's not what trash was. Strangely, there's been minimal break-ins. It might have something to do with this graffiti guy standing where the carjacker guy normally is. And I think he's standing there because his work here is done. See? Graffiti. And more graffiti. Thanks, I guess. Anyway, if we scare him off, will the other guy come back? Hard to tell, because later that night, graffiti guy came back. Also, look at this total mess. How did you even do this? Not that I mind. I love it. This is definitely a lot more of what I wanted this place to look like. And by that, I mean a cacophony of satisfied customers. Especially this guy right here. I'm pretty sure he's not even breathing. Also, you might want to consider getting a new car. Your head doesn't seem to agree with this one. Oh, and let's not forget about my other favorite thing going on around here. And it's that glorious noise.
And then the shit part.
Is everybody so unhappy they have to honk? Are you upset that you've been sitting here waiting days to park? Well, too bad. You're blocked in for life. Okay, well, let's get to improving the business. We still have 3 pieces of decor we need to put down. Okay, let's see. Decorations. Oh, fantastic. Look at this stuff.
Yeah, the second word can be a little tricky sometimes.
Now that we're flush with cash. Boy, I shut this car noise isn't going to be a problem for our delivery. I guess we're about to find out. Oh, no. This This guy is stuck. Luckily, I don't think he's gonna be stuck forever. I'm pretty sure he's gonna gyrate his way out of this.
This is a pretty fun level in my
Why did
opinion.
you stop? Oh no! I can't go out further than this. Can I just take the boxes now? Come on, move forward faster. And not like this would help, but once a truck is out for delivery, you can't order more stuff and try to send another truck. Okay, I didn't want to have to do it, but we actually have this little gun thing here. And I believe it's here so we can eliminate cars that are causing situations like this. Which we're gonna do, but don't worry. Only on this car. I just want to free up our guy. After all, I don't want to fix the problem. I just want to build around the problem. Unfortunately, you can't place them on the asphalt. Only these
I don't think
blocks
you
and
can
badges
do
over
that.
here. So let's put them
More.
somewhere where they can't be seen or appreciated. Oh yeah, there we go. Just do another one here. There. Oh, and adding stuff improves our reputation. I get it. Oh, I see. Thank you, Lee. I didn't realize that's what reputation actually did. Doesn't actually affect my business, I guess.
No,
It
mine
affects the kind
actually.
of stuff I can buy. And goodness knows I don't
Bad.
have all these creature comforts like parking limiters or nice-looking roofs.
Horrible,
I do,
horrible
however, getting a
ads.
second floor. Are you telling me I need to fix my negative 1,375 reputation? So the easiest way to fix this would, of course, be to pick up my garbage, as well as clean off the graffiti and pay for these people's damages. In fact, I'm sure that would solve everything, but I sure would rather not. Surely there's other improvements I can make that'll take care of this, right? Like, what if I add some lighting? Yeah, surely an office lamp will do the trick, and each one gives us +5 to reputation. Okay, let's see, how do these things work? Oh, we just place them. I see, how festive. It lowers everything by 5.
Wow.
Well, it certainly worked. Flashbang out. Yes, and that's
It's an extreme demon, by the way.
a little mood light, as well as this really beautiful flashing square. And apparently that's it. Heaven forbid I wanted to put these little tiny else. Alright, time for plan B. Plants, plants, and more plants. After all, each one adds 3 to our
Blah, blah,
reputation.
blah,
So
blah,
hold,
blah,
please,
blah.
while I do some selfishly driven carbon offsetting. Okay.
Blah, blah.
Well, that's the whole lot. Jam-packed with as many of these bushes as I can muster.
I'm pretty sure there's like 4 layers to this thing.
And look at that, we're down to negative 124. Still not enough, but that's okay. We'll just reallocate a little bit of this trash, because for every bottle we pick
Layer
up, that's
1.
-2. Don't worry, though, we're not
Oh,
throwing
yeah,
the trash
blah,
like a
blah.
normal person. Watch out. No, sir, it's going out in the street.
Seems
Okay,
like it's
littering
on the
always
other
feels
side
good. And look at that,
completely.
we've managed to make it into the positive
Right.
reputation. But, it's such a pain in the ass to pick up trash and throw it into the street. So even though it's fun, I'm gonna do the unthinkable. I'm gonna pay these people for what happened to their cars. After all, paying off one person reduces it by 50. Hey, wait a minute, you said it was 300. How come I gave you 600? Well, I guess I'm really glad then that you still can't get out of the parking lot. Or that you know how to sit in a seat properly. Okay, and let's go have a conversation with this guy. Okay, there you go, another satisfied customer. That has to still wait. And now over to you. Yeah, just close your invisible door. And before you know it,
Yeah,
you've reached
those are
level
like
2.
with the like
Yes, I
red
clearly
diamond thing.
mastered
There
the
was
parking lot business. Either way, I don't care. The only
53K
thing why
or
are
4
these still
times the red
long?
diamonds
I did unlock
for the white
these,
ones.
though. These plant pots. Not really sure how they work.
Whatever.
But what the heck? Let's buy some and find out. Well, these things don't seem
Yeah,
to go
you
in
see
the
this
parking
white
lot. So
diamond
wait, where
down
can we
right
use
there?
these then?
Like, what's
this
there?
entire space over here? Well, now I'm excited. Considering placing one of these adds 5 reputation, I think that this is gonna go great. So you know what that
If
means,
that was
right? It
at
means that
the
this
edge,
is
I
about
might
to
have
turn
been
into
able to
this.
actually
And
get
as you
it
can see, I did
and
a nice
survive
uniform job. We started with these
and
basic
this
things, but started
and
to expand once
get
we
it
got
for
more
free.
levels. Right now we sit at reputation level 4. Not bad. Look at this. We can have a coffee machine and a snacks machine. These are the things I want to have.
And
And
here.
so we shall. Yep, just back it in. No collision. Just back it through me. Okay, thanks. See you next time.
Get a key.
Anyway, what's happening? So it looks like this truck has no clipping at all, except for the
1300
tailgate,
gold.
which means, wait, can we drag the truck back in? Oh, we can. Just gotta be careful. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, no problem. It's kind of stuck there. Well, not that bad for aesthetics, I'll give it that much. Oh, actually, you know what I just realized? Because the truck thinks it's been gone, I can actually place another order. First off, the first truck
Yeah.
is still here. Oh, well,
It's
happy
kind of tough
day. Looks
to
like
do
we have a
that.
second truck now. I can't wait to see what fresh nightmare happens when these two collide. Let's find out. Come on in. Careful there, you're shoving the other truck. Oh, and don't worry, I'm gonna try to hold on to this one too. Can't have you
See,
escape
450,
easy.
and then it goes
Whoa,
up
I'm not
to
even sure how I did that one. Well, I'm sure you can see where this is going, right?
3,450.
Now we need to see how many of these trucks
an increase of
You ready to see how this
3,000.
has been going? So you might
That
notice
one
that we have a
thing.
couple of trucks lying around outside.
Yeah.
They're all technically tethered to the inside, so they can't just drive away. And they're really just everywhere. In the doorway, sticking out the front. And this one over here is extra special because it's trying to blend in by taking on some of the graffiti. Anyway, that's not all. You see the next truck
And
is
here
ready to
we're
go.
doing
Don't
a
worry, we're letting it in. Okay, come on in.
compass.
There you go. That's the spirit.
And there's
then I
the
just shoot myself
blacksmith.
through this truck, unload the supplies, watch it try to get away, drag it back in and close the door, wait for our next truck friend, and then open the gates and let the plunging begin. And rinse and repeat. And before you know it, the parking lot business is now a truck captivity business. Anyway, we can't let all this truck fun get in the way of our next mission, also known as vending machine time. Naturally, to our total disappointment, we can't just put it here in the parking lot somewhere. But it does look like we can put it over here, and I wonder if it matters what direction it faces. Like, can we just take this thing and put it right here in front of this trash can? Oh boy, delicious coffee. Who's gonna step right up and get some? Oh, she looks like she's heading for it. I can tell based on the pattern here, this woman is different than the others. She's heading for the coffee for sure. Oh, was that you getting coffee? Okay. Well, I hope you're enjoying coffee.
Yeah, there's something right here.
Okay, I guess this is how they get their coffee. First, they put in their money while already
You
holding
can
the
just
coffee
find
order.
it.
And then fully satisfied, they walk off and dump it on their shirt. I guess that's exactly what I expected from the situation. Nothing but sanity and logic. Okay, hang on. Let's try to move this thing somewhere else. Like, what if we shove it right up against this dumpster? I guess we're about to find out. I don't know for sure, but I got a good feeling about this guy. I don't know why I thought something different would happen. Whatever, money's money. Feed your shirts, you cyborgs. Okay, I've been watching this happen all day, and I think it's a pretty decent way to make money. And litter, as it turns out. You all just throw your coffee cups right here. Actually, more importantly, you managed to finish your coffee in that time. Either way, this is so exciting. I was going to move this to the other side, but instead we're just going to build more right here. Oh, nothing has collision. Why would it? Well, in that case, let's just place one here, and then one right in there. Now, I'm not sure
Yeah, that was the second part. Here's a total 3 parts.
Hopefully that means more people are littering faster, which hopefully means this pile is going to continue to grow. Well, it does seem like people are coming by a little bit faster, but not fast enough, so we're adding some more. I hope this many does the trick, and the good news is more people sure are coming, a lot more. You know, just like a real city, they just get beamed in from across the corner. They're popping into existence just to get their cup of coffee. There you go, creepy androids. Dump it all over your chest, and then add to the pile of filth. Still not enough, though, so we're going for broke. Oh, good, and we reached level 5 with these. It's definitely not even about reputation at this point. It's about making these machines work for us. And boy, howdy, are they ever. Well, I'm feeling pretty good about this. We've got people, we've got litter, and we've got cash flow.
Easy like
We
work.
also have a stupendous lowering of the frame rate. You know what we don't have, though? A working parking lot, which I guess is probably something of a problem considering this is a parking lot simulator. But I also have no idea how we unlock the second floor, so I guess we should try to figure out how to unlock parking area 2. I guess we'll start by just unlocking this stuff. I mean, I don't want to put this down, but something tells me I have to. Ugh, look how gross this looks. Now everything's got pavement instead of a dirt road. Although very impressive that we were able to do that without moving any of the cars. Oh, they just opened up parking area 2. Thanks to my coffee money, this becomes trivially easy. Oh, I see. There's our second lot. How rustic and beautiful. I guess
The
what it
jetpack.
is we have to open up all this
Back
other
for
stuff,
some
which
12K.
I guess does mean that we can
I
go
like
in
that
second
thing.
parking lot. Meanwhile, by the way, I'm starting to think all these cups was a very smart, not smart idea. Something seems to be going crucially wrong with the
I like
frame
that
rate. So
thing,
you know
honestly.
what? I have a solution to this.
Really
Let's
like
just go over to the employee tab and let's just hire ourselves a cleaner. Yeah, so when you're done picking up that one right there, yep, that one. Okay, now I'm gonna need you to pick up that other one. Okay, yeah, you're doing great. You have fun with this.
If I actually can get out with a
It was
jetpack,
just a little crash.
that
Okay,
would
well, I
be
got some
really.
good news and some bad news. The bad news is that my trucks are gone. The good news is my trash is still here. And also to hold off the frame rate from getting bad again, I removed the coffee machines for now, until we need money again. And of course, the other good news is the other parking lot is open. And I have to question why on earth people park this way, but the worse they park, the happier I am, so whatever. Alright, well, something tells me if we unlock these two things, yeah, parking lot area 3 also unlocked. And we're running low on cash again. You know what? Let's mix it up. Instead of coffee machines, let's go with snack machines to make money. Much to my total sadness, there's no way to put it anywhere around here. So I guess instead we'll put them over on this side. And this
Oh,
just makes them into the
so
construction
close.
zone. And another
I'm so
one,
close.
and another one.
I'm so close to escaping.
Staring at the back backside
with a
of the vending
free
machine.
thing.
Well, this takes them a lot longer to figure out what they want, doesn't it? You're even getting a
I'm
line
pretty sure
forming
that
behind
it's
you.
actually
Although
kind
seeing how she
look
is still standing
useless.
here as a big line forms behind her, something tells me they actually can't choose. We did it. We found something they can't collide through. We gotta take advantage of this in every way we can, which means moving this stuff out of the way. Okay, there we go. And it begins. Come on down, click through all this furniture, only to meet the one thing you can't reach through. Well, this is just
Oh,
so many people waiting for snacks. And not
don't
just
ask
waiting,
why.
politely
Like
waiting.
that.
I love this single
There's
file
actually an
line for those
achievement
wondering it.
system
Slowly
in this
beaming
thing.
in from
You
snacks
actually
like we
can
have
get
for the
an
daily fix,
achievement
and the
from
line just keeps growing.
successfully
I like how when these
doing
people get
that.
added to the fray, first of all they hover in, not even moving their feet anymore, and then they just get sucked in. Where do they go? Oh, I don't know, they find their way. But at least you get to hang out with all
I
your
have no
awkward,
idea what that
creepy
is.
Wish.com boarding school twins. I actually don't know if this assembly line ever stops, nor do I want it to.
Ooh,
I definitely want to
jetpack.
know how many people can fit into this. So hold, please, and let's find out. Well, now we've done it. 24 real hours later, here we
I
are.
wonder if
In
it's
this
only
glorious
something that can be
weird
sold,
sea of
or
people.
you can
may
actually
struggle
find
with
it.
frame rate. And as you can see in the background, more people are still piling in. And you might be wondering how far out this goes. About this far. Something tells
I
me that
want
it
it,
would
I
go
need
even
it.
farther, but I think it's gonna
I
take a
want
whole
it,
lot
and I
longer,
need it.
given how slow everything is moving.
Need it.
Also, if you thought these character models looked horrific before, just try walking through them. You get a nice dose of all these faces with absolutely no life behind their eyes.
Oh my. Not my fault that I can't see above me whenever that is.
Which in theory should make this construction fence go away. So I don't know, maybe something interesting will happen. While we're at it, we'll open up parking area 4 as well. I see, great. They can indeed make it over to
Why
this
is
now.
that
It looks like
thing?
the entire
What is
mass
that?
is moving over to this side at once. You can see everybody's feet shuffling like by a couple of pixels each time. Something tells me all these people are going to be shuffling around for a long time. And I still can't
I'd
unlock the
really
second
like
floor.
if I
Maybe I have
actually
to unlock
got,
all this
or
crap
when I
first.
actually
Oh
get
good,
that thing.
upgrading my office means my crappy little computer is on a much nicer table. With a window too, so we can just sit here and bask at all the people smashed up against the glass. Okay, unlocking all this other
Of
stuff
course it
finally
has to
unlocks
be
the second
to
floor.
give me
Please give
one
me in.
thing.
Okay, let's see what it looks like. Oh hey, our frame rate's gotten a little bit better. Is everybody else basking in
Oh,
this new
this
parking
thing's
structure like I
easy.
am? Yes, what a fresh nightmare. As if this couldn't get worse. Also, I love that if people get too close to the graffiti, they take on the properties of that graffiti. I'm so happy to see this guy twitching and covered in blood. And also, what exactly is happening over here? Like, okay, I see that some
Bro,
people have come up to
I'm
the snack.
sorry
So
for
why is
being a
everybody staring
billionth
at
of a
it as you just
pixel
walk around
off.
to the other side now? Why can't you be? Oh God! Oh, never mind. I see you can reach from the other side. They actually really get in there too. Like they go straight into the vending machine, and then they grab what they want, and then they walk off. Well, I'm glad everybody has a system. And how's everything going over here? Oh, I see someone's already busy. Sir, don't worry, your car's fine. Oh, we can't forget about these cars getting ready to leave. Or wait, whoa! You can't park there, guys. See what happens when you don't listen? Well, now look what you've done. Those people are probably dead and now dead.
140.
They're fine. And completely disinterested with all that's happened. Okay, who's the jokers around here? I built this giant parking lot, and this is how you repay me. And see, this is why you shouldn't back into the parking space. Oh wait, no, I think you got shoved over there. I like how this guy on the side just doesn't care. Oh, now he cares. Nope, no he doesn't. Bye. Have a nice hit and run. Okay, and how did you even manage to do this one? What did you do? Build your car into this pillar? I genuinely don't understand what everybody was doing. It's so easy to just park a car. Oh wow, you guys are just leaving together, huh? Well, I guess that's one way to do it. Also, why is nobody parking up here? Oh, never mind. People are parking up here. You know, I like it up here. The frame rate seems even worse, which is doing amazing things to watching people park. Yeah, that's the right way to back into a spot. And it looks like all the normal stuff is happening up here, just like we'd like it. And hey, you two take that to the garage. This is a family parking lot. Well, I'm feeling pretty good about how this turned out. We've got this amazing catastrophic car parking lot, and then we also have this even more successful human parking lot. So I call this a giant success. I want to thank Watcher of Realms again for sponsoring this video. You can check out the game for yourself using the linky in the description. So I hope you had fun. I know I did, and I imagine so is this woman who's trapped in this vending machine. And I'll see you next time.
That's Mary made easy. No one foods like Lowe's foods.
Everybody, it's John Legend here. I've got some news for you. on November 21st, starting at 4 p.m. Pacific.
Bro, sorry for being a billionth of a pixel off.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're checking out Chocolate Factory today. Director of this game, thank you for a key and an early look at it. And also, this video is sponsored by World of Tanks, so more on that in a little bit. But enough talk. New game! Okay, here we are in the wild world of Candy Place. And the game's already trying to give me pointers. E to close, thank you. But while we're looking in this space, it looks like we have one item currently. A good old pickaxe. Possibly also made out of chocolate. Yes, thank you, game. Press G to open the tech tree. I see that. I don't need the help right now. So it looks like we have a lovely world here full of candy creations. Yes, thank you, game. I know. You know, stuff like lollipops, and it looks to be kind of like gummy candy. And oh boy, is it oh so colorful. Yes, I know, thank you. And the land is just covered with surprises. Like, look at that over there. Candy corn trees. I love candy corn. Okay, fine, I'll press G to open the tech tree. Will it get you to stop? Okay, here's the glorious tech tree, which it looks like now we have access to two things. One, we've got sugar crystals. Excellent. And the other, chocolate rock. Hey, look, there's a chocolate rock right now. Why do I have to mine this? Why can't I just put my mouth on it? Or hey, why not both? Why not put my mouth at the bottom of the screen right here and just let it run all into my face? Okay, so that's the glory of chocolate clay. Oh, and what's this over here? Is this ghost candy? I bet it is. Oh, right, it's sugar. Yeah, definitely sugar crystals. Not blue meth. Okay, good. Now we have plenty of sugar crystals that look like we could stab someone with them. Right next to our steaks. No way, chocolate. It's chocolate. And my god, am I excited to just do so much with all this candy. I mean, if this were real, I bet everything is edible. I bet this tastes like cotton candy, and I bet this tastes like cocoa, and those are those mint things everybody hates, but I love them. Not to mention this. A river of piss. Gosh, I'm just so hungry now. Oh my goodness, and what's this? A citizen of Candy Place. Hello, hi. I come in peace. Can we share snacks together? Wait, what are you doing? Ow! Stop trying to hit me! Oh my god, don't make me do this. This is not what I was expecting from this experience. I just wanted to... No, I don't want to look at the tech tree right now! Stop bringing this thing up! Oh god, I'm so sorry. Well, he's dead alright. Oh, I can't even search his body. Or eat his face. Well, that'll teach you. We could have just been friends.
Now I can
Hey, what was that? Why, that must be World of Tanks, the sponsor of this video. World of Tanks is a free-to-play online extravaganza that anybody can play. Just ask the 100 million players who are already riding and firing sweet tanks right now. Seriously, World of Tanks is available on all of these platforms, but I'm mostly here to talk to you about the PC version, which you can download right now through my link in the description. World of Tanks features massive battles across 40 different battle arenas, and features an absolutely ridiculous 800 different tanks to play with. And there's a nice dose of historical accuracy and inspiration, which means authentic models and vehicle characteristics as you command your tank, which you can also modify and upgrade, of course. And if you use the invite code COMBAT, whether you're a new player or you already play, you can get some free goodies. New players get access to the Cromwell B Tier 6 tank, 250,000 credits, and 7 days premium access. Not to mention 3 rental tanks for 10 battles each, which are these 3 tanks here. And if you already play, you get access to 3 days premium access and a 7-day rental of this tank with a crew trained 100% for 10 battles, or a 100,000 credit compensation if you already have this one. And you get the 2D style Oregon camouflage. So if this sounds good to you, check out my link in the description. Fire up some World of Tanks for free today. Oh, I don't know if it's obvious, by the way, but this is a factory building game, which means it's time to build our first thing, the chocolate crafting table. Wait, hold that thought. I don't have 8 chocolate rocks, but I will. I guess what I got earlier was chocolate clay. How stupid of me to get the two mixed up. Oh my god, I can't keep staring at this stuff. How is anyone supposed to maintain their fit gamer bod when there's all these delicious sweets around? I'm assuming the story of this game is our character was just like, drop me off on this planet, I'll figure it out. Oh, wait, I think this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, a chocolate rock deposit. Now we've done it. Technology chocolate rock complete. Look at it glistening. All that sumptuous chocolate going to waste right into the ground. Okay, now it's time to build a crafting table with my chocolate gummy price gun. Let's put it right here next to what could be a Twizzler or possibly bone marrow. And place. Oh, there it is. My sacrificial chocolate altar. Oh my goodness, look at all the things we can craft. Chocolate bars, chocolate plates. What do you want me to just go to the tech tree right now? Fine. Show me what else I need. Okay, the first things are a power box, your main electricity electricity hub, not to mention a cotton candy generator. Finally, it's all coming together. No, not you. You're not invited. Go away. Okay, here we are. There's those 3 things we talked about. Easy. If we click this, we just magically get one. Or I could just hold down the button and really just get some chocolate going here. And while we're here, we'll make some chocolate plates, as well as some cocaine
Some
donut
of the
molds
salt
and
in
some
there.
sugar drawer handles. And now we're plenty
Oh, yeah,
equipped to make
jetpack.
this power box. Ta-da! What a
Skip.
beautiful thing. I like that not only is this beautiful chocolate, but now you can skip actually texturing it. Everybody wins. Not really sure what that up arrow was for. I thought maybe there was something I could push on, because this thing is a different color. Nope, guess not. It must just be to let us know that electricity goes in here. And now let's make our cotton candy generator.
That thing actually gonna be pretty useful.
I mean, being able to place it up here like this is kind of dumb. And I do appreciate how far your reach is. Look at that, I can place it all the way over there. Oh, I have an idea. How about we place it right on top of this candy pile? Yes, that's probably going to be future-proof, and I'll tell you why. Because if you walk close enough to this, it says this: build a capable machine on top to mine. Can't wait for that step to come up and see how this goes. And now let's add those power poles. Or wait, hold on. We have something else we have to do. Hey, you, stop all this. I know it's just a gingerbread guy, but why does it feel so visceral when I punch him in the face? And then it makes this horrible noise when I finish him off. Like all this gingerbread bashing is gonna take a toll on my soul. Anyway, where were we? Oh right, power poles.
I do not care. Oh my
God.
god.
And it connects things to the chocolate thing. And I'm gonna assume I can just make a bunch of these, right? And just make everything
Temp
horrible and
34.
And the answer is yes. Yes, you can. Go ahead and let your imagination run wild.
What's in here?
So long as your imagination craves not aesthetically
So-
pleasing things. I also don't think I have any control over where
So
the power lines
11K.
connect. But it looks like something is connecting here,
money.
as well as connecting to our thingy over here. And now to get this thing to produce some power. But in order to do that, we need to feed it some cotton candy, which means I have to make it.
11K money for
Just gonna take 2 of these blue sugar
to get
crystal
everything
pennies.
from the shop.
We have boatloads of cotton candy to shove into my face, and by that I mean put cotton candy into the engine. Okay, now it's producing 2,000 power and consuming 0. Is it sugar too? I'm an American. Just produce it into all my food. Here, let's do a little test. We've got our chocolate rocks here, and soon we'll be done with the days where we come up to it and just start smacking it a bunch. Instead of doing all that, it's time to automate. So we're gonna build one of these things.
Yes.
A tier 1 extractor. Can extract resources from ore deposits such as chocolate and sugar. I'm gonna start using these terms when I eat donuts. I'm just extracting resources. Oh, and this machine knows what it wants. If you get close enough, it just snaps right to it. Here you go. Ta-da! There we go. Our beautiful chocolate extractor with all kinds of weird stuff. Muppet. I shouldn't say that. I don't know how this science works. Okay, where's my chocolate? It says it's producing 1 every 1 second. Oh, there it is. That said, I'm pretty sure this thing taps out at 100. Well, we're about to
That
find out.
question.
Yep, there it goes. The whole machine stopped. Well, to accompany that, we're gonna make a smelter, which we'll go ahead and place right in here among all the power poles. There we go, looks perfect. It's honestly almost camouflaged, but in order to get things from here all the way over to the smelter, we're gonna use my favorite thing of all time, conveyor belts. Okay, let's see, how does this work? I'm assuming it'll just clip on, right?
I have no idea what that
Now we
does.
can just drag it anywhere we want, and this is gonna go probably about as well as you think it's gonna
I'd
go.
say
Let's
the
just check the conveyor
9,000
belt with these weird ripples that I assume push
I
things
don't-
forward. Yep, there it goes
9,000
now.
coin object is probably
Okay, now we need to
gonna
do
be
some
the
tests.
less
Obviously,
useful.
we need to see how much of this we can do.
The
And this one
teleporter.
doesn't care about clipping at all. Excellent. Just what we like to see. And it looks like if we tap control, we can change the height. Okay, good. We know how much we love this stuff. It definitely wants to smack the stuff it can't use, though. But if we're careful, we can still make a gigantic mess. And with our amazing reach, oh my goodness, so much I can do while barely moving. And before you know it, this looks something like this. Now, I know I could have gone a lot more nuts than this, but I wanted to pace ourselves. It is our first building, after all. And I didn't want to make the journey too long for this stuff. I mean, I did, but I tried to hold back. So here's one thing I noticed about the conveyor belts in this game that I'm not used to. When it comes to the verticality of a belt and if it twists and stuff, this game seems to care a lot less, which pleases me greatly. There's nothing I like to see more than semi-impossible climbing to the
9K.
sky. Like, look at this one. It's basically completely straight down. Before doing a little twisty thing, crisscrossing over other crap, heading down that way, and then heading back up. Anyway, just as exciting as we're about to connect this thing up to the smelter. And because it's chocolate rocks going in, we're gonna tell it to make chocolate bars. What a grand sight it is to see everything moving. Oh, except for this. Electricity is down. I feel like I just refilled this thing. Here, have some more cotton candy. Stop being so needy. Actually, no better time than now to put some extractors on top of these sugar crystals. crystals. Overlapping with another structure.
Yeah, I do
You'll
not
probably be
honestly
surprised.
get
I
that.
didn't think you would care. Okay, let's move this temporarily, and then now place the extractor. And then, to my total amazement, I actually can't get it to place it on this. Well, that's fine. Since we have amazing reach, instead I'll just put it. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, that seems good. Yes, all the way out there. But I don't want this thing to ruin my view, so let's go ahead and hide it. You know, behind all of these poles.
Total
There we go,
AK
much better.
for
You'll never know it's there. And then, of course,
for
we're gonna need this thing here to pull the sugar,
for
and then progressively turn it into cotton candy to shove back in that thing. So first we're gonna put down a smelter, and what the hey, let's go ahead and put it in this river of Gatorade, lemon lime Gatorade. And now that that's in position, let's go ahead and put down something called a crafter. But for that, we're gonna need something called sugar cable. Sure looks a lot like regular wire, but whatever. Easy enough to make though. Basically, it starts with this blue meth and then turns into a donut hole, then turns into sugar wire, then turns into sugar cable. Couldn't be more simple. And let's
yeah,
take
that's what
this, and we'll go ahead and put
I
it all
think
the
I'm
way up
going to
there.
do.
Excellent. And of course, it's time for the fun part, called connecting everything to conveyor belts. So that goes in there, and then all we need to do is wait through all this sumptuous goodness. See, just gotta place it right there. Okay. Then allow this to run under the water before heading all the way over to this thingamabob. And then over here at the crafter, we're gonna set this to make cotton candy.
That
and
bad,
then
bad
send it over
jump,
yonder to the
bad
cotton
one
candy
bad
power
thing.
plant. Ah,
If
jeez,
you
where
want
is
it,
it? Wow, I
go.
think I've gone the wrong way. I don't remember the
Yeah, you do
delicious
not
jello
touch that.
molds. Ah, well, I'm sure we'll find it eventually. At least this gives us a chance to see the sights. And oh my god, what is that? Marshmallow, is that you? Oh, hey, actually, I think that's the way we're supposed to go. Thanks for the extra help, little guy. Oh, there it is. Silly me, I went completely out of the way. And finally connected. So really, at this point, as soon as I put this in, everything should start working. Okay, let's go see if that's true. Well, this is certainly promising. Our wild sugar crystals are on their way, slowly making their way to the crafter and forcing their way into a slot they don't really fit in. Meanwhile, this dude just creeps in the background. I get it, buddy. I'd want to eat it too. Either way, in comes the crystals, and out comes actual sugar. Oh wow, that's not at all what I thought it was going to look like. I'm sure it's just candy that goes on down here and has itself a nice bath. That's okay. It comes out the other end totally sanitized. And then it rolls right here into the crafter, and it's kind of hard to see because I shoved the conveyor belt into the ground. But there's more processed chunks coming out. Delicious cotton candy. Anyway, they take a fun journey where they can overlook the glorious coastline while they make their way into a different biome, winding around new and exciting sweets, some of which are just outright horrifying. I'd still eat it. And eventually it finds its way over to the
I
generator,
jumped.
which in turn powers all of our stuff. Couldn't be more simple. And now back over to this thing, where we're going to take this conveyor belt and, come on, there we go. And same deal, we're going to run this thing around. And then add a crafter right through the belt, because why not? And connect the whole thing together. Oh my god, all this chocolate, I can't deal. And you start making plates, and by
There.
producing these in the
I
crafter,
will actually
you've
be able to
unlocked
see
this
now.
beauty, the chocolate bar weapon. Oh my god, look at this thing. Why does it have this brick texture on it? You know what? I don't know why I care. I'm just gonna use it on the local inhabitants. Hello? Oh god, I'm sorry I did that. I'm just kidding, I'm not sorry. Oh. Well, it's a shame I can't just eat you now, because I absolutely would. Eyes, face, and teeth, it would all be inside me. Well, it sure felt good to get my bloodlust out. Anyway, we got some new goals here, like building splitters, which fine, but what I really want are base foundations, and these base walls. But also, what is this? A farm? Corn? Well, let's get going, I guess. But we gotta take care of our production line first. We're already making chocolate plates and cotton candy, but we'll also set up some stuff for sugar wire and sugar cables. What a weird
should
bunch of
be
things I
getting
just said, but in order
the
to set up
full
those two
version
things, you need access to the
in
sugar, which the
tomorrow.
mob is feeding into this machine, which is busy making piles of yellow
It's
snow.
like-
So we really need the splitters
or
first, which aren't unlocked yet.
this
And in order to do
day
that, we need to unlock
technically,
chocolate bricks, which in order to do
since
that
it's
requires us
technically
extracting
like
chocolate
3
clay.
minutes
No
to 2
problem, it's that
o'clock.
stuff we mined at the beginning of the game. Here we go, here's one right here. Let's make sure though. Yeah, chocolate clay, that's the good stuff. Alright, extractor, get on there. Excuse me.
I
No
probably
looky, no
could stay
touchy.
up to
Hey, what am I
like
doing? I've got
probably
this thing. You
5
stop that right now. Feel free to looky at the
trying to
ground.
beat this
Yes, let the
extreme.
evidence sink into the grass. And we're gonna need to feed this to a smelter, which, God, I wish I
don't
could
do
just
that.
put it up here. Come on, game, can I have this, please? Maybe I just need to be up higher looking down. Okay, now I'm up above. Let's see. If I take this thing and hold on. Come on. Alright. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's the reality I wanted. Thank you. Now I'm oh so happy with what we can do. And can't forget to run all the way up here and set this thing to make some chocolate bricks. Okay, and now that all these machines are running, sending these glistening pieces of chocolate clay into that machine and sending us these
4,200
bricks. It's time to unlock the
money.
splitter. Now we can take these
Dollar
sugar crystals
stuff.
here and split them off and use them to build the other things we were talking about. Actually, before we do that, I just noticed we have some new fun things like foundations and stairs and walls and
Yeah, I
stuff.
know I am going
Going
through all that again just to get a few more coins.
Or maybe they're candy or something with a nice glistening center. I bet
That's
it's
annoying.
really comfortable to walk on. Anyway, it looks like now I can put stairs in front of it as well as on top of it. What a beaut. Let's see how can I
Jetpack.
put in this. My first thought is to take another foundation piece, place it here in front, then maybe put another one up above, but it doesn't seem to want to let me do that. Maybe what I need is one of these fancy walls first. And then maybe oh wow, that is a really fancy wall. These aren't even the same height now, but it does appear to be letting me use a ceiling tile, so good enough for me. I don't care if there's a gap. In fact, I almost like that better for that bespoke irregular look. Excellent, I can put stairs on these. And once again, it's looking real good. Everything lining up perfectly. And then we can put another wall, and then put a ceiling
I do not
tile
like
again.
that
I'm sure you
part.
can see where this is going.
Do
Besides
not like
visual
that thing at all.
perfection, let's see how high this can go, which is apparently about this
You-
high. Wow, it really
you got
just keeps
jetpack
going,
or
doesn't
not?
it? As you can see, I started to build some basic infrastructure because I thought I needed to, by way of these very fashionable columns. Then I realized I don't have to do that. You can just build into the sky. Not that these columns wouldn't have been a good idea, although I did realize a bit of a problem with these. On the plus side, these columns can be built right into this chocolate ocean. However, there is a bit of a downside. There's an invisible wall right here, and if we crouch, now we can see why.
I guess there's spikes down there.
That does mean, however, as we look around the world,
Okay.
there's like a definite cutoff to where we can and can't go. Like this gummy
Yeah,
island over
here.
here is just out of our reach. Then I thought maybe I need this thing to get over there. The paraglider. But that means we gotta unlock this farm, then unlock corn, then cornmeal, and then corn syrup, and then this
God,
lollipop,
I
followed
will
by this reinforced
get
chocolate
a
plate
little
until we
thing.
can finally get to the paraglider.
Come on,
And that might
Bob.
work, but you know what else works? Our giant staircase. Here, allow me to show you. Ignore all of these columns. They don't need to be there, but I'm still not going to remove them. That's a bunch of history I don't want to delete. Okay, so I've been running up this a little while, and you can tell because if we look down, here's the entire island. What a beautiful world of treats and sweets. So let's keep going. Okay, so here we are at the very top of how far I've built. And we're not like all the way to the edge, but as you can see, we're
Yeah, there's certain blocks that you can't destroy and can't destroy.
Okay, so I've been building these stairways for God knows how long, and I'm
No.
starting to think there is indeed no limit. Look how far
Great.
away everything is. This is the
If that
landmass
happens,
of
I
the
have
whole
to do
game.
this.
Outside of that, it's just clear blue ocean with its perfect waffle
restart
texture.
all
Well,
this.
now I have to know what happens when we jump off. Let's find out. Well, I can tell you one thing: our view distance
Yeah,
is
I've
limited.
beaten
It's not even
everything
loading in the
out.
rest of the stairs.
All
So
the
if we're
rest
here
of the
making like a fun,
platformers,
fancy candy land, why am I
3D
dressed like a
platformers,
biker? Okay, we're about to hit the
except
chocolate.
this
Let's see what happens.
extreme demon
No, I don't know what I was expecting.
I
And
might
then we
be able
slowly
to.
keep falling, enjoying the underside
This
of these
extreme
land masses.
demon.
Okay, well now we know. Let's go ahead and
Oh,
use
it's
this
2
unstuck
o'clock.
option to get out of here.
Oh, just turn the
we can
brightness
do
up.
nothing at all. Well,
I have
that's
no
okay.
idea what
After all,
that
this has
thing
never gone
is.
badly before.
Episode
Well,
60.
there go my hands. Well, now I wish I had that glider. Okay, we're back. Let's not try that again.
I'm
And
already
the
like
barrier is
my
here just to get us out of there. Needless to say, we can go very, very far. Anyway, let's move on to making this farm thing. Farm different crops. Okay, so here's our farm. Still don't understand what it means to have one, especially one that looks like a chocolate microscope. What are my options?
know
Tell me. And
any
right now, all we have is this corn. Okay, produce. My God, it
Do you know
really is
any
just producing
MD
corn.
thing?
How is this
I
even
use
possible? Alright,
tell
hang
me.
on. Now I got some
I'll
questions.
take it.
Let's pick this
If
thing
you
up
got
off
no
the ground, and instead I climb up somewhere really
I'll
high.
gladly
Right here
do
should probably do. Can I build the farm somewhere up here? The answer is a glorious yes. And once I go ahead and we're fine. Can't forget to get power up there. Well, that was easy. And now I have to wonder if this thing is still going to deliver to us amazing, delicious corn. Huh. Well, that'll take me, I
1300.
guess, to doubt the farming process. Okay, hang on. As unbelievable as this is, you could argue that in the game's logic, this candy tree is something that you could farm from. What if instead I build a farm on a foundation and then remove the foundation parts, so now the whole thing is just floating? Will this result in amazing
I
corn?
heard you, if you didn't, you might want to read my line.
Okay, I see.
But
It's
I
just good
landed
old-fashioned magic.
so
At least
it-
we got to the bottom of
so
that.
I
And
was
at least
on
now
the
we have all of this
platform
corn. Well, that's all good enough for me.
with
We've added
the
amazing lines of corn to our
spikes.
factory. I challenge
But I
you to
did
name
not
a better
die.
combination than mystical corn on the cob with giant boulders of
Because,
glistening chocolate.
well,
And
the
now to set
reason,
up another
if you're
crafter, which I
wondering
sure
the
would
reason
like
I
to
did
place
not
on the
die
top of this cupcake.
there,
Okay, and now that I'm up
the
to it, besides
hitboxes.
wishing I had M&Ms that were
Mine
life-size,
was
that I could
probably
both
like a
eat
few
and use as a body
pixels
pillow.
or
Let's go ahead and
something
build a crafter.
off
It's gonna let me do
from
while
dying
inside
there.
it, apparently. Works for me. Now
I'm
all
not
we
gonna
need to
lie,
do is
it
connect
probably
the corn
was like
right to it.
a
Yeah,
few
there it
pixels.
goes. Oh boy. And we're gonna take that corn and turn it
Because
into cornmeal. And we'll just run this down
I
the
have
other
done,
side.
I have had that
If we
happen
stare down at this thing
to me
long
like
enough, we
once or
should see
twice
some
before,
cornmeal.
but it's not
Oh,
easy
delicious.
to
My
do.
beautiful cornmeal. Now it's time to take those sumptuous
Ice
offerings
boots,
and run them
good
through
for like
the
level
wall.
3,
Yeah, okay, get in there. Yes, perfect. Give
and
my
the ones with
cornmeal a
ice.
little glazing on the way
Level
through.
2
We're
I
gonna
would
build
cut
our
these
next thing
squares
around
of
all
dead
of these
ice.
gingerbread monuments. There we go. It fits right in. And we're gonna set this one to make corn syrup. Is it really gonna look like that, do you think? I guess we're about to find out. Oh, wow. It really is. It's like disgusting reality just smashed us in the face. You know that bright red cupcake in the background? It's a different light now. Whatever, we're gonna find a way to love it all the same. After all, why have all this other stuff when obviously we could just manufacture these cheap bottles? Look at our gingerbread guy. It's like he's vomiting them out right now. Which, in the spirit of change, we're gonna run
I
it
don't know
over
if
into
you've
yet
heard of
another
Let's Game
biome.
It Out,
In fact,
but
I wonder if
yeah,
we can
good
put our next
YouTuber.
factory piece in the middle of this jello thing. Let's see. It doesn't really want to. Let's see. Maybe I can just shove myself in here and then put it in. Oh, we can bounce off of it. Well, of course we can. But I bet if we bounce off it a certain way, maybe... Oh, there we go. Okay, I do believe we're inside of it now. How exciting. We better make this work. We can't embarrass ourselves in front of the corn syrup. And it looks like, yes, now we can build it in here. And before I leave, I should probably connect it too. And this thing's going to be making lollipops. Ah, God, it takes two things. Well, first we have to see if we can get out of this thing. Come on, let me out. There we go, did it. And we're free. And as expected, our factory looks absolutely amazing. Actually, I really do like that. Except for these bottles. Optical illusion ruined. That's okay, corn syrup, I forgive you. Anyway, the other thing we need is sugar, which is around here somewhere. Oh yeah, here we go. I remember it now. Well, obviously we need to wait until after it's soaked. Somewhere after that is where we're gonna put a splitter. And now it's time to run this all the way back. Okay, and you get in there too? I hope. Can you get in there? Okay, there we go. In you go. Ooh, this one maintains the illusion. And look, out goes the lollipops. Absolutely breathtaking. Oh, the magic that only corn syrup can bring us. Okay, we're almost to the paraglider. We just need to make these reinforced chocolate plates. Wait a minute, what the hell is this? Lollipop weapon? Hold on, lock. Tell me more. Oh, I see. Well, let's go test it out. Hey there, little guy. How'd you like to face my blade? Yep, feels good, doesn't it? Well, glad we have that, I guess. Okay, we're almost there. We just need to put down one more machine and make one more thing. Which I've gone ahead and put at the top of this, like, meringue thing. And gotta disconnect one other thing, since we can't really make the reinforced plates without these. And here's the reinforced ones. Wow, they're just so dark chocolate-like. How scrumptious. Whatever, we have all the supplies we need. Now it's time to unlock the paraglider at last. Okay, let's see how this works. I believe if we just jump, we can deploy with spacebar. Yep, great first test. Okay, let's try that again. Spacebar! Oh boy, there we... Ow! My goodness, that was so fast. Well, we saw it for a split second. That means it's ready for prime time, which means running all the way to the top again. Now we're ready to go. Okay, let's try it. Yep, we're hang gliding now. And it's a fun little jaunt where we get to look at all of this. But, uh-oh. Problem. Looks like we're stuck on the invisible walls. Let's see what happens when we glide into the surface. Oh, we're okay. And if we look under the surface, it looks like we're on the other side of the barrier. Oh, and it's nice to see that Eternity down there has grass. I'm gonna call that Eternity's chest hair. Wait, can I just put a platform down right here? And then maybe try to put stairs. Yeah, leading down. Perfect. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now let's see if we can get around these invisible walls and over to that underworld. Well, the good news is, just like building stairs up, I can keep building stairs down. Here's what we're going for, by the way. We can actually build stuff over to our left as well, but there's one caveat to that. The invisible wall is right here. So part of this is we're kind of charting the space. As an example, the stairs down here we can walk on, but it also means that right here might be where the invisible wall starts. But then I realized if you take a step to the right, suddenly the invisible wall is clear. Now we can build back up. Yeah, take that invisible wall and build this all the way to the top and add a foundation right here. Okay, we're one step closer to understanding how this works. And if we climb all the way up here, we still hit another barrier. So give me a second, I'm gonna dig around and see if I can figure it out. Oh, hi. Let me show you what I've been doing for the last several hours. So as mentioned before, if we kind of shuffle over to the left, we hit an invisible wall. So we get around that by going all the way to the bottom here, where I put a wall to make sure I don't just run off the edge, which would have been so easy for me to do. And then we can freely walk across all of these stairways. And then we hop onto these platforms and we do a little bit of running all the way down to these other platforms I've made, which is where we run into another issue. Another invisible wall. And it was hard to figure out how to go around this one, but I figured it out. We just go down even farther. And after making our way really far down here, where there's currently an invisible wall between these two stairs, eventually goes away. And then we can head back up. Ah, what a brisk climb up these chocolate stairs. All the while we're hearing this noise. Yeah. Okay, now we're successfully on the other side of the barrier, and now it's time for another stair climb, because now we're finding our way closer to the surface. And now here we have two options. We can either go over here, where I've laid down some foundations that stretch about as far as the entire landmass, or if we want to head back to the surface, that's what these stairs are for. Just go through all the weird grass as close to this texture as we can, then we duck and really shove ourselves in there, and then we can just pop out the other side. We're back in civilization. I'm gonna celebrate with your death. Feels good. And if we want to go back down there, it's super easy. We just head back to our stairway that takes us to the heavens, run all the way to the top, look off the side, see that right there? That's our target. And now all we need to do is hang glide over to it, getting closer, and just patiently glide our way into a landing. Afterwards, all we have to do is turn around, walk deeper into the moat, and begin the whole process all over again. Couldn't be more simple. And then while we're here underneath the world, there's all kinds of unnatural wonders we can look at. I guess these are technically like the roots of the Gummy Mountain stuff. But then we've also got interesting stuff like this. Mysterious structures. And more than that, we can actually build stairways to go up there and see what they are. So let's head on up there and take a look. Hello? Hello? Oh, it just leads to more stuff, I guess. Still pretty neat, though. But I also have another question about something we can do down here. Can we build machines? Well, that seems like a yes so far. This is a farm, by the way. I know they all kind of just look like science. Chocolate science. And I'm gonna assume I can find a way to get some power poles connected. Yeah, there you go, like that. And then we'll just use these foundation pieces to build a little bit further down. Yeah, that did the trick. Power poles are within our grasp now. Good, yes, we can totally get power down here. And are we gonna get delicious corn from the underworld? Oh, space under the world you shouldn't have. Well, I can only think of one thing this is going to result in, and that's Cornmania. I like to call this space porn, because it's just out of this world. And hey, did you know this game has windmills, and that they work down here in the underworld, and that you can aim them any direction and they seem to work? Because all of those things are true. Anyway, you're probably wondering what happens to our amazing corn. Oh, you know, just getting processed into cornmeal just like before getting turned into our true pride and joy, sumptuous corn syrup. Sure is nice to be able to ramp up production for this with so much open space around. Really nice to see everything running like a dream. And as you can see, the syrup is going up and up to this beautiful chandelier-looking thing that's actually just a bunch of hollowed-out shells of some cakes, drips in everything, and watch as we follow it higher, we emerge from the chocolate ocean. And that's where their journey ascends to the surface. And that's not the route we're gonna take. We have class, so we're gonna take these stairs. The surface awaits, at which point we can really get a good look at our production line. Look at them just coming out of the earth. And if they came out of the earth, that means they must be natural. And if it's natural, that must mean it's a health food. Well, I have a plan for all that corn syrup. Hey, you, come with me. Can't forget your friends. Yep, follow me. Follow me to a little thing I've made. Come on, don't be shy. Okay, now follow me in here. Now stay put while I lock you in with a wall. Well, I got two of them anyway. I'll just go ahead and finish you off the old-fashioned way. There you go. Anyway, there's two more running around in there. And now that they're nice and secure, we can go on to the next stage of our plan, which is feeding tons and tons of corn syrup into that room. I'm sure it's good for them. And don't you worry about those graphical glitches. These bottles are truly a mystery. Oh, they've gone remarkably still. I guess that's it. And let's see what we're left with. The perfect corn syrup infused, previously living cookie. Prepped and ready for me to ship to every local grocery store. Well, something tells me I know what I'll be doing. Hey, you, how would you like to join my growing business? I thought you'd say yes. I want to thank World of Tanks again for sponsoring this video. Linky's in the description if you want to check out the game for yourself. So I hope you had fun. I know I did. And I'll see you next time.
Ingredients you feel good about with flavors kids love. Those are big wins that turn out with Simply. Hello, gorgeous. You listening to
Check back, I
Working
must
Week.
have it, must have it, must have it. Must have it. I must have such a
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's
Time.
Game It Out. Yeehaw! It's time for Satisfactory. The game is officially out after many years in early access, which means it's time for us to jump back in and see what new wild stuff we can do. My save game still works, by the way. The same save game I've been using for the last 5 years. But a lot has changed since the game first started, and nothing is more telling than looking at our unlocks. Like at some point, this whole menu got confused. Some stuff is updated, some stuff isn't. I can't even tell what's new and what's not anymore. So for that reason, we're going to leave all this behind and dive into a brand new world. Hey, speaking of diving in, you ever thought about diving into a new browser? What about Opera GX, the browser for gamers? You ever just want to have a little more fun with your web browser? Because with Opera GX and the GX mods, you can. Over at the GX store, you can choose from a huge amount of official and user-made mods, including the Let's Game It Out mod, and change your background music, keyboard clicks, open and closing tab sounds. Hey there, it's Josh. A dedicated wallpaper, different themes and colors, and you can mix and match your heart's content. Finally, you can use the LGIO mod and have my voice obnoxiously talking when you open a new tab, while you enjoy this tapestry of medieval goodness, but with some
No,
lo-fi in the background.
No.
Just like they had in medieval times. And I love to highlight this other feature in Opera GX, as I find it really useful, and that's the GX Corner. This is where you can easily keep up with new game releases, what's on sale, gaming news, and all kinds of other stuff. And you can customize the layout any way you want. Oh, and also, switching from another browser is super easy and can be done in seconds. So if this sounds good to you, use my linky in the description and start Opera GXing for free today. And thanks again to them for sponsoring. And now let's see how things are going over. And hey, no, wait, pay attention. Well, that was great.
Nothing
Yes,
else
everything
different,
looks good
but it's-
outside. I am very excited about what I am seeing. What awaits us this time, only time will tell. Okay, let's get out there and see what's going on. Oh, and can't forget our all-purpose doohickey that I lovingly fondle with my thumb. Okay, first things first. You, drop mod. Let us deconstruct you for parts. And the next thing up is we need to do a scan for the satisfactory building blocks of life, iron ore. Where are ya? Show me. And we'll see up here on our little radar where it is. Target acquired. Let's go take a gander. The game's also prompting me to pick up leaves along the way, which is excellent because we got these excessive little grabby hands that'll just suction up anything we get close to. And don't worry, you take as much as you can. Go ahead and be greedy. Oh, and there's our target now. A place to get some iron ore. Well, let's hop on down there and...
actually now.
We're fine. Hey, you...